Hey, check it out, it's MediaShinobi, and we will be reviewing the movie Iron Man 3.
The best Christmas movie ever. Next to Die Hard. So, Iron Man 3, of course, takes place after the Avengers. And I really did enjoy it, compared to Iron Man 2 at least. It had a great aspect when it comes to Tony Stark. It showed him, like...
As Batman.
Sorry.
That kills.
Well, not exactly. Well, anyway, but yeah. Pretty much what I like about it, it just shows that Tony Stark makes Iron Man who he is, not like the other way around. Like, Tony Stark actually doesn't wear the Iron Man suit much during the action sequences. Like, there's some action sequences he does wear a suit a lot, but the majority of the time he does it with his own body, and it shows him...
Daytime ninja.
Was he a daytime? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
His intelligence and his own character is what makes the character Iron Man itself, which I really like. And yeah, like, and it's a very different feel, or a bit of a different feel and different direction, since it's directed by someone else besides Jon Favreau. So itself, the entire format is a bit different, and I would say it is as good, if not a bit better than the first one, which I really did love.
And funnier.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's very funny. I thought it was gonna be much darker than it was, because the trailer made it look a bit more darker. But you know, it's not that bad. It did show Tony Stark in this movie at his lowest point. Shut up! If you saw the trailer, you see all his suits get blown off, and he literally has nothing left at one point in the movie. Like, all he had is like one busted Iron Man suit left, and like his wits. And that's what I like to see, like him trying to deal with this situation without all his gadgets and stuff, which is cool. There's been a lot of would you say controversy? Somewhat controversy or backlash? Or
It's not really controversy. It's more like
backlash?
Uproar?
Yeah, an uproar.
Uproar.
Of a character of... I'm not going to say it until like probably later on in the video. But there's a big controversy, uproar for what they did in Iron Man 3. At first, I was trying to decide, okay, what's the problem? And when it finally happened, I was like, oh, I can see why Iron Man fans are pissed. I can actually see that. I understand it. Itself, it was actually really executed well, and it was a good plot twist if you think about it. But I can still see why people are pissed. For me, I could say I'm not the most hardcore Iron Man comic reader, so I wasn't really pissed off. But I can see why people are pissed. I wouldn't say this twist ruined the movie, because for me it didn't. I know why that people are bashing this movie or saying it just sucks. But I don't think you have to give it. I don't give it that much backlash. For me, I don't know how to feel. I personally don't know how to feel. How about you, Scott?
Well, I'm not a hardcore Iron comic book fan either, but I get both sides.
Yeah, I understand.
There's a different aspect, but then if you're really a fan, this would like really.
It kind of. It would say not bastardize it, but like.
It's like really
A deal breaker?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I guess,
pretty much,
yeah.
The thing that happened in this movie pretty much is gonna make people either really hate it or like, okay, I'll deal with it.
Why you not, just say it? It's like they probably, if they're watching the review, they know what we're talking about.
You might as well.
You don't care?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The Mandarin is not Mandarin.
Ben Kingsley, the guy you see in the trailer, the one that says, "You'll never see me coming." Yeah, he's an actor. He basically is just a symbol of the guy who is like really behind it. And they just use him as like a scapegoat in a way, as all the hatred go to him. Like they just use him as a puppet in a way, and he knows that he's an actor. The character who plays him is an actor, and that's why people are pissed off about it, because Mandarin's not like that. He has magic rings. He's like a brilliant, powerful dude, and the fact that we don't get that in the movie, we do kind of get the Mandarin in some way by the final bad guy, but there was no magic involved. It's all about like brainwave technology stuff. I don't want to go into details because it's going to take a while. People wanted the Mandarin, who was like Iron Man's arch nemesis, but we didn't really get a full blown Iron Man compared to like other things like compared to like Loki or like no, we didn't get that either. What?
I'm just saying, because
no, compared to movies like we've seen like
Joker,
Joker, Ra's al Ghul. Like we know like those are characters that we get those characters, but we never get like a true Mandarin like what people expected. Kind of like, yeah, pretty much that's basically what it is. But other than that, the movie is enjoyable. I did love it. Really funny. It's a good lead up to Phase 2 of of the movie leading up to Avengers 2. So I would say, yeah, check it out. But I give caution to those Iron Man purists. And that's all I gotta say. So this MediaShinobi signing out. Peace.
Hi.
You'll never see me again.